That's so good.
All right, what is up, guys? We are back with another video, and today we are helping Jimmy, or Jimmy's helping us, film a video for the Movmax suction cups.
Right
here.
Right here.
Right here. But something cool that we're doing is we're mounting his gimbal that he bought from Hoheim, and we're gonna make sure that it's secure for him to film some rollers on. So while he's filming a video regarding the gimbal, we're gonna film our video regarding the suction cups, because I would not trust any old suction cup to just hold this gimbal and my Nikon ZR, because that's kind of crazy. Like, this is what I have. It's just a manual suction cup. The electronic suction cups actually keep suction on there, and it tells you the percentage of your suction. When it loses a little suction, it resuctions, right? Hopefully. Yes, it does. Okay. It keeps the pressure or the suction at 100%. Once it drops to below 90, it'll start to reactivate the motors to resuction on it.
That is so good.
Yeah, and the cool thing about the Movmax ones is that even if you're low battery, it uses these little solar panels on the side to sort of keep the battery up. You will always be able to make sure they are running as long as there's sun out.
And it's Florida.
Yeah, it's Florida. There's always sun.
Don't use this in Seattle.
Yo, yo! Oh my God!
That's so good. Ever since I came up with the DJI Pocket thing, I'm always looking to upgrade that setup so I can continually shoot by myself.
It sucks that the Osmo is so easy to film with because you only need one person, but
yeah,
we want to use our good cameras for rollers, and we never get a chance to because we need extra people.
And sometimes you don't have extra people, and you know, the cameras that are coming out these days, the Insta360 Luna and then the DJI Pocket 4 Pro?
Yep.
Is it 4 Pro?
4P.
4P. I mean, it's still, you're limited to a 1-inch sensor.
Just to give you guys a full picture thing of what we're doing here, the suction cups work 100% as they should. They hold the gimbal on. I'm sure this is not what they're usually designed for, and it's doing very well. This thing is solid the whole time that it's on the car.
And we did 60.
The directions are pretty straightforward. We're going to start by turning on the Movmax suction cup, placing the suction cup onto a smooth and flat surface, and always make sure the area for the suction cup is super clean. We're going to click the power button once to start the suction. Once the pressure reads 99% and above, you are good. And to remove, simply double click the power button and pull up. It will release the suction pressure, and it's that simple. So there's a number of ways you can use this suction cup along with mounting other products that you're just going to have to use your imagination and really decide on how you want to mount up everything you need. That being said, it is extremely secure, and with about 90 pounds of force that it suctions at, you shouldn't have to worry about anything falling off your car.
These are the best suction cups to have, especially when you're trying to mount heavy equipment to your car. It has the NATO rail. This is the one that I opted for. They have a multi-function just like all the other brands. They also have solar capability right here, which will allow it to charge while it's on your car itself. Now, if it were to start losing suction for whatever reason, when it hits about 90% or below 90%, it'll start to suck air again to keep the suction. And you'll see here, here's the part where you'll turn it on, of course. And it'll give you all the stats of what's going on. So some of the stats being the battery, the pressure, if the motor's off, and if the valve is opened or closed. You press it once to have it start suctioning, and then you triple press to stop the suction, and then you pull up on the side and it will release. Hold it to turn off. And it does have a little cover to keep the bottom protected at all times. Movmax was kind enough to send me 3 of them, especially to use with a mirrorless or DSLR setup, or with other options that are out there, such as the Danming Quick Pan. I want to say these are probably going to run around the 80 to 90 mark, possibly 100. Sounds sort of expensive to some people, but for most of us that film all the time and definitely don't want our equipment to fall off the cars, I think it's well worth it. If you wanted to pick yours up for yourself, be sure to go to movmax.com, or you can go to my TikTok shop at tauzins, and you can, support me as a creator. Purchase yours in the link below.